Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian.
And I'm Diego.
We're back with more Noragami Aragoto.
And last time what happened was Ebisu, the god of...
I think Ebisu, but yeah,
Ebisu.
sorry,
Either way,
yeah,
he felt that when we first saw him put that mask on the Phantom and him getting blighted, and it seems he does this regularly. Phantom's compatibility, what was it?
Oh yeah, so this one, I think this one's not as compatible with him.
That's what he said. And then Yato has been gone for at least like a month now because Nora's being...
Nora and her dad.
Nora and her father.
Yeah.
And they seem to want him to do one last job. Just one last job.
Supposedly, yeah. Go to the underworld and get the conjurer, some conjurer dude they're looking for.
This sounds like something like a supernatural one last job heist thing.
So I'm wondering if we're going into into the underworld this episode, or if we're going like seeing what the others are doing. Mm-hmm. Like we're not gonna deal with Yato yet, and the next episode will, or something like. Or maybe we will just deal with Yato. I kind of hope we do, just because I want Yato to hurry up and get back. Or I don't know.
Yeah, I want the others to figure out like,
or at least have him find out, that he's not
something ain't
there
right
of his own will. Yeah.
If he wants to go home.
And then we also met the dude that we kept seeing in the trailer that's passing with Hiyori.
Yep.
He's a year older. I don't know. I think he's a year older.
So he's supposed to be a mysterious. Like he's a transfer student, very attractive and stuff and things.
Yeah, he's all right. But I think that's everything, so we're going to jump into the episode. Okay. Well,
that's not good.
So yeah, see,
it's bad.
It is part of it. I was right. He was gonna be kind of somewhat. I mean, he's not. He's like the very tail end of her forgetting. Like she's obviously she hasn't seen Yato in a month, but I'm wondering, has she not been visiting Yukine? is that like, since Yato's not around, has she not visiting Yukine since then? Like what? I would assume she'd visit Yukine as well. So that's kind of strange. I don't know if she has it, or if it's just like not being around Yato for so long, she literally just forgot about Yukine too, since they're connected.
I think that's what's happening. Like I think she was maybe
since she's connected to Yato.
Yeah.
That's why she knows, or she remembers Yukine.
That's
bullocks. So it's, and then she's trying so hard to cling on to it, to where it's like driving her to depression. She's feeling like she's missing something. There's like a gap in her heart.
Someone very important to her is not there. This dude,
I don't know what gave him the idea to kiss her. Like, dude, she's crying. I understand. I mean,
she's vulnerable.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like a good guy, but so maybe he's trying to make her feel better. But I mean, that's very risky. Doing that could have a very negative effect, brother. And that's just you've had little interaction with her. So I mean.
Yeah, no, I'm actually kind of like, I don't quite like how it was so fast, I guess, in a way, because like it just seems so sudden. Like,
I don't know what.
We only saw him like once a couple of episodes ago, I think.
I'm more like, what's his deal? Like, why are you doing this? He seemed like a good guy, too good. And I'm also like wondering like how her friend was gonna react to that, because she's pretty hung up on this. Well, she was pretty hung up on this guy. I don't know if she still is, because her and that one dude got along pretty well.
Super well.
Yeah, she's like, oh my god, you know this thing too?
You know this band that I'm super into that's kind of obscure?
Yeah, but yeah. So I don't know if that's gonna have any cause a rift between those two, between Hiyori and her friend, or I don't know, maybe it should be okay. I feel like that's possible drama. It's getting ready to stir up. So his name was Fuji?
Who?
The
dude?
The dude. I got part. I think he said Fuji Seki, but Saki. I don't know. I'll go back. Saki. I was right. Okay, so I was close. It was Saki. I just wasn't sure if I because I know his friend was like Seki or something, which I thought was kind of funny considering Yukine. Yeah. But that was his friend, one of his friends' name, right? Seki. Yeah, not important. I think that's the dude that one of Hiyori's friends into though. This voice actor does he sound familiar? Fuji's. To you?
Him?
Yeah, Fuji.
Maybe. I haven't really heard his voice all that much.
I don't know.
This can be solved with a simple. No,
true, but whatever. I thought it sounded less familiar, but I don't think he is anybody that I've heard before. But we met someone we didn't even know about before. Izanami.
Oh no, I know about Izanami.
Oh, well, I didn't know about her.
Yeah,
Well, I'm saying we never met her before.
Oh yeah,
I figured you did because you said, oh, so I'm like, okay, so he's heard about this.
Yeah,
this
she's mostly
from like lore stuff.
Yeah, she is the she
Basically,
and Izanagi were the
Who's
basically
Izanagi?
Izanagi, like you know how what was it, Uranus and Gaia or whatever it was.
Oh, okay.
Basically that for Japanese gods.
But she's
they're the mother and father. Like
okay.
she somehow, I forgot how. I don't remember the myth that clearly anyone's been a bit.
Mm-hmm.
She died somehow or something, and she went into the underworld. And Izanagi went to go get her, but she had been there for so long by that point she basically withered because she was dead. So she was basically undead.
Which she kind of
she withered away. Huh?
She kind of referred to that in here too.
Yeah, she referred to
like
how
whenever they see my true form, they leave.
That's actually what he did. Like once he was so horrified that he just ran away.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's not
and
commitment.
because of that,
that's not love.
He saw a horrifying mug.
That shouldn't matter.
Yeah,
when you truly love someone, looks don't matter.
Gods are shallow. I don't know.
Well,
but
they can be.
Yeah, but so she got so pissed at like at him for doing that or something like that.
Yeah.
I could be mixing it up. So if anyone knows anything bit better about this, like
you already know more than I do,
fine.
so I have no idea.
But that she basically, I hate all life.
It's kind of
basically.
But the only connection there, the connection I thought I made was I thought it was very similar to the whole Persephone and the underworld thing, which that was kind of interesting.
No, that was kind of.
And she's like, if you eat anything of hers, you can't go.
Yeah, you can't leave.
So she's more like she's a little more like Hades, but she's like a mixture of the two.
Yeah.
And she you see her as basically those you
have close ties to,
that you're closer to, basically like
yeah,
ones you cherish most. So he saw Ebisu saw his mother, and of course Yato saw Hiyori, but a very different version, much older looking. She seemed very tall.
She seemed more mature, closer to the age of an adult, like along the lines of someone like in their 20s or something, maybe.
I don't know why she what's her name, Izanami. She made Hiyori look like more seductive, because I mean I know it's his mom, but she just looked like a mom, like an old lady. I mean, I know they've kind of insinuated.
I think it's because like if it was the dude's mother, and he was just like, yeah, no. Like he doesn't consider her attractive. He just considers her his mom.
So I'm just wondering I know they've like insinuated that Yato and Hiyori might kind of have a thing. Mm-hmm. So I'm guessing that's why. But it's just like,
if he said that it makes she does that to make it easier for her to entice people to stay.
Yeah, but I mean with the way that I'm just wondering like why Izanami like they had her change sexified up for a bit, because it's just like he already likes Hiyori, so it shouldn't. I don't know why.
It even more. I don't know.
I feel like if she looked more like Hiyori than she already did, he would have wanted to stay. It would have compelled him more.
It could have been that it just because the way that she was dressed just helped accentuate.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because Hiyori's younger, so I don't know. Because she seemed. maybe I'm wrong, but she seemed taller than Hiyori is, for one.
It could have been the way the shot was to make her seem more big, because she's supposed to be Izanami, the goddess. Like she's now the goddess of the underworld because of what happened to her.
Yeah, but
she has a lot of power.
I'm hanging on that too long. It's not super important. I was just curious as to why they did that.
I do feel kind of bad that she basically is like this because she's just so lonely, because she just wants someone to talk to.
Yeah.
She's just so like she seems probably kind of driven, not just half, but kind of mad because of she just has no one to talk to. And she made the brushes so she could talk to phantoms.
Yeah, and it's
so that she could have a friend.
It's like a bitterness that's like super seeped inside.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I can see that can drive someone, especially if you basically live forever, that's gonna drive anybody nuts.
Like I remember in what was it? In Persona, that's where she was basically the main bad guy in Persona 4.
Okay.
For those who know that, it's not that obscure, but they're really obscure. But yeah. And she made herself look like basically her true form was basically a kind of a somewhat, what's the word I'm looking for, not decapitated, like when decaying. Thank you. A decaying corpse that's been decaying for a long time, and it looked bad. Like that was her true form. Her
It's probably. You kind of got like a slight glimpse of that.
Yeah. We saw like a bit of a skull to show that she's kind of dead.
Yeah, it seems the other gods, or at least like Bisha, Kofuku, Kazuma, they're like Yeah, even Kofu's, was it Kofu or Daikuko? One of them said, he's been looking forward to attending a colloquy.
One of these things,
a colloquy. So it's weird that he's not here. We figured he might show up here at least. And then Bishu and Kazuma's like, interesting. So they're getting suspicious of what's going on. They don't obviously they have no clue
the problem,
to the extent.
The problem, of course, is that I think when they said that, hey, yeah, no, you guys are gonna stay here. I think that's what they said. Like everyone.
She said that. I think he was just saying that to like the 6 other gods of fortune.
No, but it seemed like it seemed Bishamon was right there, like as one of the.
No,
gods
she was standing aside somewhere because.
She's right there. She's right next to the dude with the top hat. That's supposed to be right to the. Yeah, that's supposed to be her. Yeah, no, remember that.
Wait, what? She's not a god of fortune. She's a god of war, isn't she?
Yes. But she's like.
Why are you?
Yeah, see.
It's okay. I don't know why.
It seems that Kofu isn't one of the ones.
No, yeah, she's a god of goddess of poverty. Yeah, it's different. Okay, guys. Isn't she a god of war? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what I didn't know she was a god of fortune. Did I mix that up? Am I stupid? Did I miss that? Did I forget? I'm so sorry.
No, they've mentioned a couple times that she's supposed to be a goddess of war.
Maybe I don't. Explain, please, if we're missing something. I know they've said that she is, but I don't know if there's she's at like a second, like a byline kind of a thing, a subcategory or whatever. Yeah. Okay, so that's interesting. So yeah, she's stuck there. Yeah. Okay. So, but
I mean, at least Kofu isn't. So she could maybe go like, hey, something's up.
Right. And it is Ebisu is wound up being the conjurer, which I mean, I guess, which makes sense. I mean, I don't know if that was supposed to be like super obvious, and we were just thinking it could have been somebody else. But I don't know. I didn't know conjure meant like literally summon them from where they belonged without having to put a mask on them or something. But so yeah, Ebisu is the conjurer, and he wanted those. What do you call them? Something
Invocation brushes, I believe.
Invocation brushes.
Invocation, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
I believe I didn't write it down because I didn't think I'd need to.
I got you.
But yeah, I believe that's what he said they were called. Like they were evocation. Like,
yeah, that makes sense.
Because they're kind of drawing. It seems like probably like drawing the name in a sense or whatever or something.
Right.
Like Phantom come forth. I do think it's kind of cool because like she made what were they called? It's not Shinigami. Shinigami I think is the death god.
Death god.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Because the way that Izanami did the thing with the paint, like with the paper, it's basically like a paper form of the masks that he uses.
Yeah,
but like it made me think of like when a Onyoji or something along those lines, like basically due to summon like what's the word? Spirits. Basically, they summoned what were they called? I cannot remember. Doesn't matter that much. But they basically like a thing that they could use were like little like basically paper dudes.
Oh, kind of like they put up a paper and it's like magically held up and then does something.
Well, I mean, I believe they could like basically make little paper dudes.
Oh, okay.
Like they were called something gami.
Okay.
I think
Noragami. Origami. But they do seem suspicious, and so they're hopefully. I mean, Kazuma's been asking Yukine, and he's also speaking of Kazuma, he's going to be teaching him now how to use restraint, not just how to protect himself against it. But yeah, he's wondering about like he was there whenever they were talking about Yato, so hopefully they'll kind of start slowly looking more into it.
Maybe.
And
hopefully.
maybe they can seek out Hiyori and somehow help spark her memory a bit.
Hopefully.
I'm hoping with the dude kissing her that it didn't like almost rip that from her, because she's like barely clinging onto it right now.
I think that's probably why this was called When the Thread Snaps.
Yeah, I know. That's why when I saw it, I'm
I wouldn't be surprised if the next episode, because she was so desperately clinging on to those last little shreds of.
No, I know. That's why I was
something.
That's when I saw that. That's when I saw the title. I was like, crap, no, man, not this episode.
That kind of jolt of like, whoa, what the? Probably like kind of just either severed it or it's just kind of messed up now.
I think it's that, and it's more so just like a different emotional connection that's and an attraction to this dude kind of makes her forget that she's upset and why she's upset. So then she just won't be. She'll completely forget. So hopefully, maybe when she sees Yukine, she'll remember him. I don't know if that'll spark anything. I hope it does. But we did see he does have gloves. We talked about it. It was like how he's using his hands. We're saying gloves.
Yeah, and it
that was one of the things we said.
Seems he's so horrifically uncoordinated that he can't even tie like his shoes.
Yeah, and he can basically control his movements, which is cool. I didn't know
that because it seems that's what that dude's ability is. Like, oh,
he's a fighter.
He's like the dude's a fighter, so he just it's like that scene from Real Steel when the dude was
shadowboxing,
and it was mimicking him. It's basically that, but inside the body, so that you can fight without so he doesn't have to worry about tripping over himself.
Yeah, I know that's really cool. I thought that maybe they were just like they amplified his punches or something and protected. Yeah. I didn't know that he basically is controlling him and helping him fight. So that's cool.
Well, that is neat.
But also found out that Nora was one of his regalias as well. So that's interesting.
She's a gun, type of gun. Yeah. I think one of those like his older like Walter or something or other pistols or something.
What is it? He called her dude. Which side was it on? It's well, I don't remember what he called her as a regalia, but I think her name was Suitsi. Suits. I think that's what it was. Yeah. It's hard to. I was writing really fast, so it's like kind of squished together. So it's something like Suitsu or something. I think it's Suitsu. Anyway, yeah. And
I forget that sometimes she also has a name from Yato.
Yeah, and they mentioned it last episode. I forgot.
They also
mentioned it.
Mentioned this episode.
Yeah, so that's why. It's Hiro is her normal name, and then her regalia form is Iki. So I really hate seeing Yato using her. I know he has much of a choice now. Right now, but I still hate it. I'm like, Nora, you stupid. But she also has this other ability. She can basically use a border while in that form, which is interesting. She kind of creates like a
it looks like
field.
This weird water shield thing. I wasn't sure if I didn't know that was a border.
Well, I think she said maybe not a border, but she said that she can act like
a barrier.
Yeah, she can act like it. Like what she said? What was it? Protective barrier. Okay. Well, still, I didn't expect that. As I reluctantly will say that that's kind of cool. But god dang it, why? What is it? Just because she's a Nora that she can do all? Is it like from something else that she could do as another regalia, or is it just like because she's a Nora, she's just like acquired all these other abilities? Not necessarily like this is part of something that something else I can do in another regalia form. It's not part of the sword thing. Or is it like actually something she could do no matter what? Like because of the fact she's a Nora. Like once she became a Nora, she could do this, or just like the more names you collect as a Nora, do you become, in a sense, like I don't know, like more powerful? Like you get more abilities that you can do, something like that. Kind of like how Kazuma can do invocations and stuff. Yeah. So is it kind of like that?
I don't know.
Because I know she restrain Kugaha, not Kugaha, Kuza? Shoot. The lion?
Oh. Is it Kazeha or something like that?
I don't remember. Him, that guy.
I don't remember doing that, but like...
yeah, she did it like whenever Yato and Bisham were fighting in the first season. She's like, don't tell me you're a little exemplar can do that. I'm like, you just started, so maybe you're how old? Nora? So you can shut up. Shut it.
I wonder if we'll also learn how he's been able to keep himself like more definitively something's up with Yato. And it seems he was gonna say like a different. I think he was gonna say like a different name, Ibisu, when they were talking about the you're classified formally as a god
of calamity.
Or it was a god of war, but people say it's your god of calamity.
Yeah.
And then he was saying something about a name or something. I forgot exactly.
Was he?
I don't know. Like he was saying you. I don't remember.
I don't know if he was saying another name. Where is it? No, it wasn't. It was just saying.
I thought I was gonna say what, then why. I thought I was gonna say something about his name or something. I don't know. My bad.
No. No, he was just mentioning that I've heard your name said over in small pieces over time, not really that often, but.
He's gonna say then why something though. Like he's gonna ask why do you keep on trying to live, or why?
Yeah. I mean that's pretty much it. I think it's just why keep going if you're so close to kind of fading away. But he's like, because I like making people happy and I like living. So what's wrong with that? Okay. And it was just like, I admire that you cherish your life. I was like, well, yeah. Okay, fine. So I mean, some people are different. Not everybody, repeatedly kills themselves.
Is it because that's where the dead go and they like regrets or something? Or, like if it's the under. Oh, did you cut yourself?
No, I just took out my phone. Took it apart.
If the underworld is supposed to be for the dead, why are was that what she was summoning? Was that supposed to be just the normal dead people, Like when she was saying, "I'm gonna bring you back," and like we saw like these, like kind of like
I mean,
like horde of undead-looking people.
That might just be where they live. I mean, they go out to eat, but maybe they just live there. I don't know, because I mean, isn't this kind of, excuse me, like just part of the Far Shore, but the bad side, or something?
I mean, it seemed like where they were at was probably part of the normal world. It was just an entrance to the underworld.
I don't know, but I don't think anybody, like any normal person, could just like walk down to the underworld.
No, that's true.
So I have no idea. Because I mean, what's it? Do you remember what the place is? Because you wrote it down. Where the gods live. Takamagaha.
Takamagaha. Yeah.
That was close. Well, one letter. That seems like, a normal place.
Yeah.
When we don't know that they're there. I mean, we know when they're at the colloquy, but
I mean, it seems
so
like,
it might be
when we zoomed
like
out in the
too.
show, we saw like floating, like sometimes.
Yeah, but we didn't zoom out when Yato was going to the underworld.
I know that,
so
but
maybe it's
I remember in the myths, like there was supposed to be like a cave that was like the entrance to the underworld.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
I think I'm basically done.
Yeah, I think I might be too. Let me just double check. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I got. Okay. Well, we got like straight up confirmation that Ebisu is the Conjurer. I mean, that was probably supposed to be obvious, but whatever. It's now super confirmed. That's who he is. We also have to deal with Izanami because she's pissed, so she's gonna go right for them. She's sending all of her monster dudes and friends after them.
Yep.
Hiyori and Fuji. That's not even close. Fuji's, he's trying to, I don't know. I mean, he's probably trying to cheer her up, but I mean, I feel like there were better ways. Especially since you don't really know her that well.
No.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know. This next episode. I mean, I need answers. I need all of them. Yukine, he needs to hurry up and get to Hiyori, remind her, bring her to Yato, and then, they just save him. And they can stop Ebisu at the same time, and then she'll be free, and everything will be right with the world. Well, guys, that is it for this week's episode for Noragami Aragoto. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to stick around for next episode, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you want to check out the rest of our stuff, just visit the channel. If you want to support us, make sure you visit our Patreon. Click the button right here. You get access to early access videos, polls for voting whenever what you want us to watch next, stuff like that. Link to that will also be in the description down below. Again, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you all next week.
Bye.